Welcome to the Old World Fanatics, your Warhammer Fantasy podcast to quench your hobby thirst for all things the old world. I'm one of your hosts, Gummo. I'm back here with Josh and Andrew for a very special early edition of episode 108, Old World Fanatics. How's everyone?
24 hours early. I was wondering if you want to change up the intro because it's like just a weird. It just feels weird doing it on a Sunday night. We've been doing it on Monday night for so long.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about this actually today because I thought tomorrow night's going to be weird because I'm actually at home. It won't be podcasting, and I was like, ooh. I know we haven't gone live. When did we start going live? It's probably not a year ago. Like because we a lot of times the first year we were probably recording everything. Really. I can't even remember.
Yeah.
I think it's
Definitely
only
the
been
first year at least.
Yeah. I thought we were only been going live for like 3 months or something.
Yeah, it's probably the beginning of the year, wasn't it? Something like that. But we were pretty much recording Mondays, I think. And I think we used to switch it around a couple of times if the releases were coming out.
I think at the start of the year, when we're doing it, we started off doing like once a month, like a live stream. That was like the start off. Yeah. And then I think like 3 months into that, we're like, let's just do it every week. What are we doing?
Yeah, it's just less production. Yeah.
No, it's more engagement, Gomer. It's all about the engagement.
True. It is. Yeah.
It's not about making it easy for us. We're trying to improve the product, right?
Because we were chatting to people on YouTube, but it's hard. It's much better to chat when you got I feel like the patron chats wake up when when you're live as well. You get to meet more people. So sorry, my daughter just walked by me. I don't know what she was doing. Distracted me there. Anyway, yes, but even though we're a day early, we've still got, and I know I only just got the live stream out, so big apologies. We just lost Andrew. I wonder if he moved his laptop. He pulls the power out. We've still got a few people in here. So Mark obviously got emergency pass from his chores and to jump on here. And he actually said it was probably better, I think, because he said he might not have been able to catch all tomorrow. So that's cool. Angela's Dark is there. And sorry, man, Angela's Dark, you have to remind me which are you one of the old world behemoths? Because I keep getting confused and me and Andrew couldn't remember. So please post here because I was looking at your hobby picks. And you're obviously on the chat here. So just remind me which one and who you are because I want to call you out if we get a chance to go through some of that. No, Matt is here. Sorry, what's Mark playing?
I like his clarification from Mark. It's like we did it once a month for 1 month, and then we immediately did it weekly.
Oh, he remembers, does he? Okay, there you go.
We did it for 1 month.
Oh no, it's John. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, it's Western Sydney Wargaming John. Okay, sorry, I thought it was either Alex or Alistair. I remember. Wrong people, but one of the Sydney gamers, so that's cool. Awesome. Actually organises Western Sydney Wargamers. Who we got? Martin Nordby. Do you know Martin? Thanks for the podcast. Long time Spotify listener from Norway managed to listen live today. Well, cool. Thank you, Martin.
Maybe there's a whole Sunday crowd that we've been leaving, high and dry.
Maybe. I always wonder about that, but we'll see. This is a good test. That's cool. A long time Spotify listener because we started audio only, and then we transitioned over mostly to YouTube. So I hope Martin, you'll have to
available for audio only.
Yeah, we are. But don't you reckon like half the time we don't? When you know your audio, you try to.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Better, and then when you video, you totally forget.
Yeah,
but I think there's still a significant cohort that listen to our audio only, despite the fact it's clearly made for video.
Yeah, they've just got
to just hanging on. They're like, no, I'm going to
brain teaser. They have to work out what we're not describing. So big apologies if maybe that's why I moved over to the video. But that's great, mate. I'm trying to see who else. What happened, Andrew? Did you pull your plug out of the?
No, this happened last week. I'm trying to work out what's going on. I thought I fixed everything. I got a access point to spread the.
Oh yeah.
Spread the wikis.
Sorry, I'm just butting in again like I usually do. Your printer's moving.
Yeah.
In the background.
What? Oh,
it's been going for like 20 hours.
Static monolith, so to speak.
No. This is the new Butte printer.
Oh wow! We got to get to hobby hour to hear about this thing. I just saw this.
I can't wait to see the output.
Wow. G'day, 9-inch charge, another UK. Great, cool. Anyway, yeah, well, I'll apologize and I'll thank my co-host for being and our guest for being so accommodating for me purely. Because I am going away for 2 weeks, and if I didn't move it, there's a good chance I would be 3 weeks of podcasting.
Oh, can't have that. Can't have that.
So I will only miss 2 weeks. So technically I am here tomorrow, but I'm not. I've got to get up at 3 in the morning because I've got to go fly. I will
Wait,
be
would
back.
you be back on the 15th for the
Yes,
2
I'm
weeks
back
in
at
2 weeks
6 a.m. from the US flight, and I'll be podcasting at 9 p.m. that night.
Because I'll be flying to Malaysia then.
Allegedly.
So yeah, I'll be disappearing. Otherwise,
Yeah, well, I'll have to turn up because Andrew's out. I'll be jet
high
lagged.
and dry. Unless you can recruit some more Patreon to come on and co-host.
Gonna need Andrew to step up, jeez.
Yeah, you'll need a holiday, Andrew, soon. So anyway, that's why we had to move it. So big thank you.
Nice.
Cool. But anyway, with that, I want to have a little bit of fun, and everyone seems to be doing tier lists all over the YouTube.
Are they?
Thingy bops if you watch YouTube old world stuff. So I thought, well, why don't we just copy? Jump on the bandwagon. Actually, I haven't watched a few of them. Sure. I don't know how exciting they are. I thought we could just spend a little bit, the first half chatting about that. But what I did want to do, I know, what I do want to do is just mainly focus on the core units, just like especially with the 1.5 and the match play coming. Well, not coming, but everyone's starting to play it. Just sort of a quick run through.
It makes it quite important.
Very important. And when I remember, I will share the link to it because I believe it's public, so people can share their own rankings, and we can have a look at them as well. So should be good. Mark Langley said, first half 3 hours. Oh, World Fanatic style. Exactly. Cool. And then we've got hobby, second half, patron shout outs, all the good stuff. And I think Josh has more than hobby. I think he got some campaigning in.
I'm super excited to go into
super excited. Okay, cool.
The scenario that Rock played out. Can't wait.
Well, let's just quickly smash into it. A few little logistics. Big thank you to the patrons. A bunch of them are on the chat right now. Patreon.com/oldworldfanatics. I believe even it must have been Angela's Dark or one of the Western Sydney Wargamers signed up as well this week. So that big thank you. You'll get your shout out at halftime, definitely. But otherwise, if you are watching the stream now or back, please like, subscribe, throw some comments in there. Helps the YouTube algorithms. I just also want to shout out the Slow Grow. It's the end of the month and it kicks off. The next theme kicks off.
What's the next theme?
Tomorrow. It's War Machines and don't know, it could be Chariots as well. It was definitely War Machines because
structures. Wooden structures.
I got it right there actually. It was September. War Machines. Heavy and light Chariots. So it is Chariots. Yeah. War Machines and Chariots. So if you're a steam tank or a sky cutter, as I found out with Andrew, you could do 2 in 1 there. Both. Anyway, cool. Okay. So should we get onto this tier list?
Let's straight into it.
Let's do it.
Do we want to set, because our pre-production meetings, we go very detailed into this stuff. Do you want to set some parameters about how we're going to judge this stuff? As in, are we thinking it's someone who knows how to play the army and it's played at its, peak, or it's just the average person's results with the army will get?
I would say holistically as how valuable it is for 1.5 and match play.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be.
So it doesn't even matter how it's played. It's just okay, got you.
Yeah. So within a competitive environment, but not some stupid meta. I'm going to take 800 Graveguard. It's more of a how good is a block at 20? Just standard sort of.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for the type of player that sort of come in between 12th and 16th in Castle Assault.
Okay. Yep. Okay, cool. Wonder who those people are. Okay, and then so 2 more questions. Just to round it out. If we do the legacy, are we also factoring in? It probably doesn't matter. I can't remember if does it matter about renegades? can't remember. Did they change in the core crap? I can't remember because I sort of didn't bother looking at that.
Like, but you need to take like the special rules into account, I think, because that's like holistically how the
army-wide special rules.
Yeah.
Okay. So
which Renegades does affect quite a bit.
It feels like at least 50%, 60% or more of the tournaments I see in Old World rankings now are Renegades. So I might just assume, bunches. Unless they're like a
lot of
unless they're like a bigger tournament, like one of the ones that might be slightly, traditional. They don't, but yeah.
Let's stipulate, like when it comes to maybe core, where you might stick it for both. Like we'll put it as Renegades. We might say, without Renegades, Skaven is, well, we don't have an F tier, but it'd be cool.
I could add one.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'll put an F tier below the images. No, I don't know.
It'd be a statement, wouldn't it, if we actually just did Renegades only? Just be like, no, that's how we play it.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Ooh. You got to support.
How the pros play it, hey Josh.
Yeah, I mean Val doesn't pay us for nothing. He needs some.
Yeah, no.
We do work for it. No, just kidding.
Maybe if you threw us a few leaks here and there,
Yeah, that's right.
We wanted to come to the party.
Yeah, that's right. And then I will just quickly said before we kicked off, we're going to focus straight into the sort of the grand army, that holistically potentially, but depends how quick we go. If we start, I'll throw them up first, and if we're going pretty quick, we'll get into the armies of infamy specifically. I'll just see because there's a fair few here, but I think we can be quick, so hopefully we can hit them.
I hope so. I've never done a tier list of any kind before. I've seen some ones about biscuits made, but I've never been involved in more direct ones. Yeah.
Biscuits made.
Not like make. Yeah. Never mind. Continue going.
Like, you mean like where Tim Tams and Anzac biscuits sit? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like a tier list for various biscuits. Yeah. And like your Arnott's like favorites and the cream ones. And
maybe we'll do that when I'm back from the States. We'll do that. Do an Aussie biscuits tier list. We've got to do that now. Or at least on episode 150.
Oh my god. Yeah. Sure.
The bonus episode.
Yeah.
I'm regretting bringing that up now. Let's just move on. Move on to the tier list, guys.
Okay, cool. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna try. I won't be able to see you right now because I'm gonna be looking at two different screens. Because I
just asked his monolith tier lists.
Yeah.
That's
right. I'll just alt tab. God. Okay. Right. Let's start. I'm gonna just pick randomly. Okay, as we go. I have just pulled in high elves.
Ooh.
And I'll just put him, I just dumped it there, so ignore that for a second. Just so you can see what I'm doing. How we define it. So S tier is like the best, and then we just go A, B, C, D. We'll just see where they sit, hey? Unless you want any definitions around them.
No, that's fine.
No. Okay.
Just trying to bring up my little.
Yeah, Andrew's stalled on his video camera there. What's happening, man? So your 3D printer has screwed up your Wi-Fi. You're only allowed to have your 3D printer or your Wi-Fi working at once.
Come on, MC will ask, are we at the point where you can do a tier list of Warhammer YouTubers tier lists?
Oh, getting there, probably.
How many tier lists are there?
Probably. Okay, where do we want to put high elf?
What page is it on? Are we going through it quickly?
Oh, yeah, just go through it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'll throw it up quickly. We got their core is Elven Spearmen, Elven Archers, Lothern Seaguard, Illyrian Reavers, and Silver Helms. Now, you do get the, if your general's a handmaiden of Queen, you get sisters. Now, I believe that's basically useless now. Is that right? Is that the rule that's basically useless? Because
as a general,
basically. Okay.
Well, she's pretty trash herself, like to a certain degree. And also they were going off that horn, like as a general, like so that was within that giant scope of having the sisters, big blob with 40 sisters or something stupid. But yeah, without that, I like it where it is on.
Oh, do you? As a B? Okay. Okay. Well, we can look, and let's just agree that we can move them around a bit. Like if we see like 15 in B and we go, oh, hang on, let's drop a couple down or up or whatever. Okay. Well, I'm happy to leave it at B. Yeah. I'd probably say C plus B minus. I mean, there's none of in. I don't fear. Not that I fear core. There's not much I fear in them. Really.
I don't fear core.
Well, it's all about relative core.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
It's about what cores are more functional, useful, and better at taking objectives. Really, because it's actually. Really
Well, this will be. I'm going to throw one up as a compare. Like I'm going to put Empire up next, right? Because that historically would have been quite bad, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Now I'll just read out what they've got. They've got 0 to 1 units of veteran state troops per 1,000. And then state troops, state missile, free company, Empire archers, Empire knights. Where would you put them, especially around high elves?
Yeah, well, they've got to go below high elves, surely. I don't know how much lower.
For core, I'd say they're almost the same. Like to me,
I'd say they're almost the same. I might even put them
Okay.
above high elf core.
Oh, okay.
Just with the
Wow, you
missions,
really don't
I reckon
rate
you
that
put a big block
at all.
of core Empire, you know, halberdiers or whatever with all their stuff. I reckon they can. I don't know. I reckon they can sit pretty good. I think their Empire Knights are probably more usable, I reckon, like in terms of like little darts and drilled versus just the Reavers and stuff. That's all. So I think they're going to shine a bit more. That's all. I think they're pretty close. I'm not saying they're lording over bloody high elves. But I reckon they'd be pretty
very close.
And only
I
because
don't think
of
there's
the
much
new
agreement
stuff.
with the comments. Marcus is like, no, I think lower, and then Angel's only one good unit in Empire, all thanks to the Griffin banner.
Yeah, but that's what you're probably going to do with core. You're probably going to do that. But then you've got, I don't know. Then you got the little archer darts. I don't know. I don't think. I reckon
they're almost identical to high elves. I think.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
but he's probably. But you know what it is? It probably feels like they should be in C. But my view of high elves is probably close to C as well. So that's probably what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Do you want to put him in C just for now?
Yes.
Both
Put them in
or
C.
just one? Both.
No, just one. Leave the Hiles in B. I like Hiles in B.
Yeah,
I want them in B. I think they're okay. I think as a core, Hiles. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my impression.
They do have elfy goodness, like that. They do have the special rules. I think buff them up a little bit. So
Yeah.
They do. You pay for them. But yeah. What's the next one? Give us the next one.
Dwarves.
Ooh.
So I don't mean to. I'm not dumping them anywhere. I'm just moving them away from where they were, just so you could see them. I wish you could put it on a staging area. Dwarven mountain holds. Do you want to read those ones out?
Yep.
I reckon I could almost
Go, Andrew.
just verbatim. See if I can verbatim. Can you get?
Got to be in order. Go.
You get one. Oh, this probably isn't in order. All right, let me try it. Thunderers and Quarrelers.
It's not in order, but keep going. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Okay.
Thunderers, Quarrelers. Yeah.
Warriors.
Yeah.
0 to 1 unit of Longbeards if you take a king.
Yep.
And 0 to 1 unit of Rangers.
Yeah.
I really want more opportunity for you to make that buzzing noise in the future episodes. That was great. Or have it recorded.
Should have done that. Should have done that. Anyway. And let's assume, like, Longbeards are pretty popular too. So I'm going to pretend they're probably in an army. Like, it's not like that's one of it's. You know how some, like, going back to the Hire, for example, you're not seeing the sisters in core that much, but you'll see Longbeards in core. So I'm going to class them as being in core all the time, pretty much. In that case, I don't know. I'm thinking they're sitting in the A region. They're actually the most useful box you can buy as well. Like,
they are, but they don't move very far. Like
but is that? I'm not looking at the comments here, but like, is that sort of okay with the new edition?
I think it is.
For me, you want to be moving to objectives, I think.
Yeah, but they're not that far away. I mean, there's the one that there's the maybe strategic location for. I mean, the baggage train, but the baggage train has other ways to get there as a dwarf. Potentially. I don't know.
Absolutely. I think a lot of the
they're better than those two.
Accessible by those
Yeah,
blocks.
yeah, all right, yeah.
Definitely better than the other two. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's
okay.
It's interesting and probably would have been good to be able to put that like this way, B+, B-, because everyone ends up saying that. Maybe as we add more, we'll go
fine enough
granularity
opinions to be
I reckon we're pretty accurate.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I
mean, we haven't particularly agreed that well so far.
No, don't listen to mine. What else?
I feel like we're in the UN a bit. We're just like trying to negotiate, which we're going to end up doing.
So the Wood Elves have one unit of Glade Guard you have to take. Eternal Guard, Dryads, and Glade Riders, and 0 to 1 units of Deep Scouts taken per 1,000 points.
I mean, are we viewing this in the context of the objectives or just?
Well, I think you have to now. That's the thing. You sort of from you're looking at objective taking, holding stuff. Like
how useful are they? Like you got 25%. Is it just you have to spend it, or it's actually?
That's exactly what I was going to say. It's like with objective play, like fuck, I still have to take 25% of this shit, but I need to actually use something else. It's sort of that.
Yeah, how are you going to take objectives with this gear? Just I guess it's forced to invest in Eternal Guard to take objectives, which is hilarious.
I think this one might be an example where something like the Host of Towson might be better, versus the Grand Army, depending on what you're trying to do. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but I can't.
Well, there's a few votes for D in the chat.
I was going to say they're not. I just put them there, right? Just because we're looking at them. There's no way they're on the par with High Elves. So you've got to move them down to there at least.
And
their archers are on point, but they're so good. I can't pick another archer unit in core that's going to be, except for maybe Dark Elves, possibly. Just with Hagbane tips, is you can mix them up too. I wouldn't go too low. I wouldn't go below C.
Is it Hagbane tips now, or are you talking Arcane Bogans these days? What are people taking?
Oh, is it? Was it
well, the poison one just seems to have gone a bit nerfy on them. It hurt them.
Is that Hagbane? Yeah, sorry, I was after the AP. Is that the?
Yeah, that's the Arcane Bogans. I think so. Sorry. I might be wrong there. I think that's true.
I'm getting my arrow tips mixed.
Again, I don't play. I personally think still Empire's better than them.
Yeah. So, I mean, we have to put something in D.
Yeah, let's put it in D. I'm not sure it's technically a D. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll just see what else. Yeah, we'll just keep going. We can always move stuff around if it doesn't look right.
Yeah. I'm going to throw one of my favorites.
I agree. I reckon Empire's better than Wood Elf.
But you don't. Yeah. But it might be a C+, C- type thing as well.
Yeah.
Orcs and Goblins. And I can rattle this one off by heart. No, I can't. There's too many.
In order?
Plus the Orcs have 50 versions of their Orc. What do we got? Orc mobs, which can be all the savage ones as well.
Yeah.
Which can be big uns as well. Goblin mobs, Snotling mobs, which I think are actually quite interesting in this version. Goblin Spider Rider mobs and Goblin Wolf Rider mobs. Ironically, I think Impetuous has probably hurt those guys more. They probably would like a 4+ test. 0 to 1 Night Goblin mobs. That is Night Goblin Chief. I'm going to assume most people have at least 2 Night Goblin Chief or Shamans in their list, so we could Night Goblin mobs are in there. Night Goblin Squig Hoppers. Oh, Squig Herd, sorry. Sorry, I read that wrong. And if your general's the Black Orc boss, which he generally is, you can also take Black Orcs as core. So just the fact that you got Black Orcs and Night Goblin mobs, I mean, it shoots them up near the top. Surely.
This is killer. I actually didn't realize the Black Orcs, you get them in core. Jeez. There's a lot of different options. There's a big variety of things, different.
And you can also play it different ways if you want as well. Yeah, I don't know. These Snotlings I was talking to Andrew about, and I want to print some Snotlings because I'm like, something about them hanging around. I think they got Vanguard or Scout or something, and they're probably a little pricey, but just unbreakable. Sit there until your other dudes turn up. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right. You can sell. I mean, yeah, and it creates a big framework where you can add characters to different units to really make them quite killy. And like looking back at the Wood Elf core lists, where you really didn't have this is an incredible range of options.
Yeah.
Well, Mark just said he's got 7 snotling bases. They rock. Yeah. I mean, I'm hesitant to whack them straight into S because I think I know where S is going to go. but I think they're an A+. They're sitting up there, and I mean,
put them in S. Put them in S for now.
Okay, put them in S for now. Okay. It really depends on what you do, you know, like because I don't know. I don't know if they're an S tier, but they're an A+, I reckon.
Yeah. Solid A.
Yeah.
8A+, yeah.
I reckon they're better core than the dwarves, is my opinion.
Yeah, but they are and they aren't. They're different functions. Like if you put one of them up against one of the dwarves just going to eat them for lunch. But it depends on, you know, so many things. Did I get my 6 fanatics through your longbeards first? Then
yeah.
So it's always... So MC Wong says better argument for S than A. So I think we'll do that then. Leviticus, which I have never heard of before. So thanks, mate, for watching. We haven't, but I'm pretty sure I know where they're going to go. What do you want me to throw up, guys? Any preference? What about Bretonia?
Oh, Bretonia. What's their core again?
The funny thing is, you actually play. You probably, it's probably the same almost. I was going to say, you probably play all the exiles and stuff and the errantry more than the general army.
Okay. I have played King of Returnia. I've never played exile list. And
I meant errantry. Yeah.
Yeah, I've played errantry since the start of the year, pretty much. That's all I play. But yeah, the core. I think
do you want me to read it out? Or
Knights of the Realm on foot or mounted. Men at Arms, Bowman, and I think you can get errant in there, but you have to have the same or less than the number of Knights of the Realm you have. I think it is.
Yeah, actually that's what is it? 1 unit of Knights errant per unit of Knights of the Realm, or on foot or mounted knight. Okay, so you could have 1 foot knight and then take an errant, or you can have like a knight. Okay, so it's not okay. You don't have to. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so you just can't spam errant, but that's the whole idea.
You can't have more errant. Yeah. The errant list is the sort of the opposite. Not quite the opposite, because it's just you have a minimum number of errant you got to take.
Yeah.
Which feels like the same effect, but it's not. But yeah, I think it's solid core, guys. I think the Men at Arms are really they're already quite viable in 1.0, sort of.
Yeah. Well, I would have said, so this is what I would have said, Josh. Tell me if you think it's accurate. The core it's not a bad core. It's not a tax, right? But it's not winning you the game. The other parts of the list are. Now, with 1.5 and the missions, I feel like it can win you the game, like the Men at Arms and these type of massive blocks, plus the knights. Like you can play with that. Not saying you're massively competitive without the peg spam, but I feel like where it was, it's improved. Yeah. The core has gone up, even though it hasn't changed. If you know what I mean.
It's solid, dependable core. Like it's costed really nicely, really sharply, so that you get a lot of value from. You get these massive peasant blocks, and they're really not that expensive, and they can either be really solid and hard to break down, or they can put out quite a lot of longbow shots. Not having to invest much in it.
As people play around with dukes and stuff on horses, the Knights of the Realm, they're just, I don't know, the whole thing is.
Yeah, the Knights of the Realm can be viable with the right support. The thing with the mounted ones is obviously they're mobile, but they're not necessarily going to perform as good a function at holding objectives necessarily. Foot guys, I think they're they're a sleeper waiting to really hit the big time. I think you're going to see them a lot once everyone's finished getting them together.
Them all.
They're going to basically. I think they're really going to get.
So you want to move them up into the A, or you want to?
I don't think. Yeah. I don't think they're quite S. No.
I just think S. I think S tier. The core's actually doing the work and winning you the game almost. If you know what I mean. And I didn't even know. That's why I'm not 100% sure orcs are actually all there. But it depends on the list. You know, if you put 4 units of 30 night goblins on the board and it destroys your army, then maybe they are there. So, I'd put them at a solid A for sure.
Like Josh said, they need support. So to me, it's like if your units they function well, but they need support, then that is sort of telling you that it's not winning you the game as such. You kind of
you could even argue that's a B thing, but I still think I don't know. I just can't see them.
Nah, I don't.
No. I like how Engine asked us who will be crazy enough to actually run a Duke on a horse. I don't know if it's been that question.
Okay, let's do this one. I'm just going to put them in B just so you can see them. I wish I could put these somewhere else. It's really annoying. Warriors of Chaos. Andrew's new army.
Oh, we all know where this is going.
Chaos Warriors, Chaos Marauders, Forsaken, Chaos Knights, Marauder Horsemen, Chaos Warhounds. In the era of 1.5.
Yeah. I'm thinking S. That's
that high up. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Chaos are doing so well and their knights are so good. Warriors are coming in really strong at the moment. And I mean, dogs are so cheap. Marauders are cheap.
I know. I was going to say that Chaos Warhounds are freaking awesome for the price.
Yeah. It's like 6 points or something. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
That's the point. Wait.
Josh?
But did you say, what did you say again? S tier, did you say?
I said S, right at the top.
Oh, right at the top. Bang at the top. I mean, I think they're good.
I probably in my head was thinking A, but I think I don't want heaps in S, but
yeah, I wasn't expecting.
We can move them around.
Is it better core than the Orcs and Goblins?
I think it's,
or is it just similar? Like it's really solid.
I think now the counter charge on
hard to break down
knights is freaking awesome. And
one of those ones, they're like the dwarfs 1-to-1. They'll destroy the orcs core.
I just think like holding objectives and things like that. Like warriors are starting to come into there because you used to see units of warriors.
The chat is going anywhere from A to S and B. So they're
all over the shop.
I love it. They are similar. I think you would have to put them with Orcs and Goblins, really. I think. Yeah. Put them up in S. I agree.
Let's just put them at we might be a bit screwed here. Maybe these are B, A pluses, and let's just see where the others fall. And
I'm now getting glad we put Wood Elves in D because the bottom half of the table is looking a little bit empty.
Well, I can adjust for that. Let's see.
Where's Skaven?
No, we didn't adjust yet. Where's the next one?
Well, the one I was about to randomly pull up. It's this one.
Here we go.
Random. Oh, God.
Very random.
25% core. Skeleton warriors, zombies. Sorry, for those listening, I should remember what we said at the top of the show. If you're on the audio, I just picked up vampire counts. Skeleton warriors, zombies, crypt ghouls, bat swarms, direwolves, as much as you want of that.
Excellent.
And then if you've got one or more whites, you get the 0-1 unit of Graveguard or Black Knights. Maybe taken as a core choice.
Black Knight's pretty good.
Pretty easy to whack them up there because of the Graveguard. But just all the and the zombies as well. Like just whacking them in.
Zombies are good.
I mean, I'm going to put them on. Can I move them like this? Does that work? No. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can. There we go.
So I can sort of put them in order like this, maybe.
Yeah.
Sort of.
There hard. Sort of works. I mean, probably not much else to say at this point.
There's not a huge amount to say. Extremely solid.
Yeah.
And the next one that was near there was Demons of Chaos, another renegade one, which I think you might have put pretty low pre-renegades.
Yeah.
Let's just do it all renegade. Let's just do it.
Renegade. Oh fuck! I don't actually have the renegades ones here. How did it work?
Do they change the core for some of these?
Yeah, I think you could choose. This chat might have to freaking correct me. I think you can just do any of them because currently the normal one was if your general's Khorne, you get bloodletters and fleshhounds, like that. But I think you got rid of that, and you had the Chaos Furies. Yeah, someone want to? I'm going to pull them back down. People tell me what it was, and we'll remark it. I can't remember. I didn't bring them up. Should have done that because I wasn't sure if we were going to do renegades. But the fact, I'm pretty sure you can select them.
Yeah, so the core in Demons of Chaos Renegades is just bloodletters, plague bearers, demonettes, pink horrors, Chaos Furies, and then if your general is a demon of X, you can take Khorne, Fleshhounds, Nurgle, Nurglings, Slanesh Seekers, Zench, Blue Horrors, and Brimstone Horrors. So so they really,
let's bring
really significantly reduce the
the limitation. Yeah. So you can load up on plague bearers still, correct? Was it plague bearers?
As in,
what's the Nurgle? What's sorry, where
plague
was
bearers?
It?
Yeah.
Someone posted it in there, did they or not? Oh no, you're looking at it, are you?
I'm just looking at it. I just pulled it up on the magical internet technology.
Okay. Cool, awesome. Sorry, can you read it out? Like, do you get
So you get unlimited access to bloodletters, plague bearers, demonettes, pink horrors, and furies. Yeah.
And Nurglings? Well, not.
No, so that's only if your generals are demon of X, then Nurglings, Fleshhounds, Seekers, Blue Horrors.
Okay.
But the fact that you got pink horrors, you've also got plague bearers. A lot of people would probably go Zench or Nurgle potentially, so they probably have Nurglings. They're pretty good now. Better than what they were. +5 ward all around.
Yeah.
You want to whack stuff on objectives, a unit of plague bearers.
Oh. Yeah, the straight 5 up ward.
Makes them so much not going to move solid. That unit. Yeah. And then you got Furies as well. Furies are freaking awesome.
Okay, so you say they're better than High Elves?
They're better than High Elves.
Are they better than... So are they up around Dwarves and Bretonnia?
I think they're not as reliable, potentially. So maybe we do leave them in like B+.
So they're just a B?
Yeah. I would go above B.
I wouldn't put them in, the Brett Sword.
I would have put them a lot lower. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Angela just said a little expensive. Yeah. I mean, I would have put them right near the bottom, to be honest, if it was pre-Renegades. But with the ward save and stuff, and just being able to mix plague bearers in with the others, I think is very useful. You're right. Let's throw up. What's one that Andrew doesn't have to contribute to as much? I don't know. What about Lizardman? Another renegade one, which I can't remember what exactly changed, but they didn't have to take the 1-up units of Saurus Warriors. Is that right?
Yeah, Saurus Warriors is just Saurus Warriors, no minimum.
And then Skink Skirmishers.
Skink Skirmishers and Jungle Swarms, and then 0-1 Temple Guard if your general is a Slan Mage Priest.
Yeah, which you're probably going to do now in Renegades. Yeah, that's exactly the same. It just got rid of the 1+ Saurus Warriors.
But the Temple Guard is now, it requires a Slan.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's sort of not a nerf, but a bit of a nerf. But it's not really.
Yeah, a little bit of a restriction.
Yeah, but you're not.
Which I think is thematic, because you shouldn't be taking a Temple Guard without it. Like, I don't know, it just has a theme. Like, they always go together.
Yeah.
So
I mean, skinks. Does poison hurt them? I don't know.
I think it does. It definitely makes them less viable.
The problem is I haven't played too much against them with Renegades, so I'm hesitant to put on that A area, but they're all bloody useful. All their core there is useful.
Yeah, I mean, the Saurus is much better. The Temple Guard is much better.
Yeah. And the skinks are there. Like, I think you're going to use all your core properly. Like, I don't think you'd have trouble.
Yeah. And they're all solid too. Like, especially the Saurus blocks. Like, they'll hold on to objectives. Like, they'll just sit there. Like, I think they're pretty dependable.
I'd probably be putting them in that A tier then.
I think so.
Are they better or worse than Brett?
Andrew? I think they're about the same.
I was thinking B, but yeah.
I think B.
I see an argument for both.
Yeah, I reckon.
Let's put them there. Bottom of A, you know, like I'm putting them in order here, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
See what you
okay.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Let me pick one. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, one that I've been playing lately. The Beastman.
Ooh.
Beastman core. We have 1+ gore herds, and then we've got a bunch of ungore herds, chaos warhounds, razor gore herds, tusker chariots. If your general's the beast lord or war gore, you get the best gore herd, or if you're the doom bull or the gore bull, you get the minotaur herd, which I don't see a lot of the minotaur herds like that, but you do see the doom bulls. So feels like it's me. It's down to the chariots and the gore and the ungore. Oh, razor gore herds. I mean, fucking hell, they're gonna be up. Like, I don't feel like you're going, oh shit, I have to spend 25% of my army list on this.
Nah.
So, like, I don't think it's S tier, but I think it's up in that A range.
Yeah, I'll say A.
All things in S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, wait, is it better core than Orcs and Goblins? Because it sounds like it might be.
I think it. I
reckon you might have to demote Orcs and Goblins and put them.
Yeah, well, I don't think they belong in. I don't think they belong in.
Yeah, maybe.
Nah, I don't think they do.
Put them
They're
below.
functional. They're really functional. Everything in there, but like, I'm not. You're not usually getting smashed by a big bunch of gores or tar-pitted by a big bunch of gores. Like, it's very functional. The core. It's like, that's why I think it's a good A, because they got good core options, but nothing there is like awesome.
Okay.
How are you feeling with A now? Just a quick review there, though.
It's getting pretty full.
But in that order: Beastmen, Orcs, Dwarves, Britannia. Like, is Dwarves getting a bit ripped off there or not? Like, or do you reckon they're okay there? Or
no, I reckon they're okay.
I mean,
it's hard to split them all, really.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, let's keep that. What have I got here? I'm trying to do all the main ones before we get a little bit.
Before we get deep into the weeds. Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe we won't even add them all if they're the same, but if they're different, we might bring them in. Chaos Dwarfs, which you might have to read out there. So, did that change? I think they just got rid of the restriction again.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah.
You can just do it any Infernal Guard and Hobgoblin cutthroats, I think. Is that right? You didn't have to have the one unit?
Yeah. There's no one unit there.
Yeah, and then just got the Black Orc mob.
0 to 1 Black Orc mob. 0 to 1 Infernal Ironsworn. If no Black Orcs are taken. And your general.
The Infernal. That's right. They moved that in. Okay.
Which I can't see a lot of people taking that, to be honest. I think most people are going to be going to. But the other stuff they've got is good. I reckon A still. I reckon that's some really good options.
We might have to move some things down, eh? Start getting a bit picky.
I mean, they got Black Orcs, which people are going to take, and Black Orcs are great. They got the Hobgoblins, which are cheap as any, 3 points each. And then on top of that, like your standard, not the Ironsworn, I don't remember their name now, but the standard warriors. Yeah, I mean, you've got sword and board option there. You've got great weapon. You've got frigging.
I guess when you're putting your head around the fact that you're trying to talk about, the scenario play and stuff. That they're going to be hard units to shift a bit.
Yeah, I think Gas Dwarves are really good. I rate them.
But. So, how would you rate them in relation to the other A tier armies we got sitting there, though? Like, would you rate them above Lizardmen and Bretts for core?
Lizardmen and Bretts.
Yeah. To the bottom.
I'm rating them above everything in B. Anyway.
Okay.
And then I don't know.
They're better than the Saurus and the Temple Guard and the Skinks. Do they get in there? That's my question.
I reckon they're up there.
Relative.
Well, let's just put him between. Do you reckon there at the moment? Just see. We can move him around a bit later. Yeah, lizards might be B, Mark's saying, and he's probably right. I don't know.
I mean,
They'll probably take objectives.
Yeah, we can probably.
Yeah,
they probably can.
Are we moving lizards? Poor lizards.
That's the most. Yes, put them down. Poor lizards.
Oh, that's a good comment. Angela's Duck. The fact that it's hard to differentiate everyone is a great indicator for 1.5 lol.
Yeah.
Mark said this is actually harder than I thought. And it's because every list is different, isn't it? And then when you can't just go, oh, this is this.
There's a lot of factors
it's
involved.
Not chess. Yeah. Yeah.
And how many main factions we have left to do? Dark Elves, Tomb Kings. Ooh,
yeah, there's actually
Skaven.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left.
Cathay, five new factions. Okay.
Let's do Cathay then. You just said Cathay. So let's have a look at their call, which we don't have to because there's only 2. Jade Warriors and Jade Lance.
Jade Warriors and Jade Lancers. Oh dear.
Solid C.
You can't rate it high, can you? It's not where they're.
Well, it's just the variety too. I just feel like, I don't know. I think holding objectives with the ambush rules and stuff for Jade Lancers, I think they could be not too bad, but I just feel like just the lack of variety too. I just straight out think as a core.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I'll
probably stand up.
Yeah. You go B-, C+. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I mean, pound
Below
for pound,
Empire
potentially might be better than Empire, but I mean, Empire have the ability to, I don't know. Yeah. This is the thing. Mark's right. So C on main book, A with Jade Fleet.
Yeah.
That's right.
I haven't got to the Jade Fleet yet.
Yeah.
This is the main book.
Oh, what did I just do? Oh, don't you know? Oh, phew. Just a zoom. For a second there, I thought.
Imagine if it all disappeared.
Oh, no. I'm going to screenshot it just in case I do that again. I don't know what happened. Cool.
All right. Yep. So
let's go ogres.
Oh, I forgot about
ogre boys. The big
boys. That change with renegades?
Probably. It's probably the bulls.
Yeah, they just says.
Actually, I think this is pretty good. I'm just reading this and then thinking about what we've been talking
about. Ogre bulls,
about.
iron guts, Noblar fighters, Noblar trappers.
See fucking all of these dudes. This is going to be hard to put them in a spot because I don't know. I think they're actually, when you look at them on paper like that, they're actually not too bad. And especially the what are those little trapper dudes or whatever they are? They're cheap too, aren't they? 3 points as well.
Yeah.
I mean, this era of just plonking stuff on objectives.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't go above C for me.
No.
Not above C. Ooh.
No, I agree. I just don't think they're potent enough.
Would you put them above Empire though? Like with all what you got, the iron guts? No, still not. Okay.
It's just that monstrous infantry just in general just don't seem to.
That's true.
Yeah. Just with the way that sort of like attacks work currently, like
I don't really rate them.
Yeah.
Are they okay? Wait, hold on. A Wood Elf core better than the ogres?
Oh no! Now you're making me go all the way down. I don't know. I don't reckon they're as. I don't know. I reckon they might make a bit of a comeback. These ogres. We will see.
All right. Leave them to see.
No, but no. I reckon if that's what you're saying, because I think what you're talking about with Wood Elves. The Wood Elves core is a bit more flexible, isn't it? It can do some stuff. I don't know.
It is. Maybe not as good as taking the objectives, but it's still.
Yeah, it's doing
still
stuff.
Value.
Yeah, there's a lot of value.
There's still some good units in there.
Sounds like you guys want to put it like this.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Right at the
All
bottom.
Good. All good. Here I am trying to sell you and it didn't work. All good. Skaven.
Oh,
Scavy. What do they got again? And did it change?
Did Renegades help the core? I mean, what did it do?
I'm trying to check that. What did it do?
I wouldn't say
Renegades core is clan rats, night runners, giant rats, and rat swarms. 0 to 1 stormwoven if you have a warlord, or 0 to 1 plague monks if you have a clan pestilence.
That's
plague
what it was.
priest.
And obviously you can put the bell and the plague furnace in them as well, which helps them. It's hard to rate these guys without.
So you don't have a 0 to you don't have a 1+ clan rat anymore either. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I think they got a better core than these though, the Empire and Grand Cathay. Like when you're just thinking about core.
I think so.
The only good thing I suppose about core is you're bringing in your weapons too, aren't you? So
did that change too how it worked? I can't remember. I think it did, but it wasn't right, and Val had to patch it or something. Because wasn't it?
I'm not too sure. But you kind of need one. So to me, I'd call them a package.
He added the detachment rule to weapons team, I think.
But I think it needed some. I think there's some things
else
that he was saying that it didn't fundamentally work. So he's looking at changing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just for core, you could be right. B. I would have thought C, but
I would have thought C. Like top of C.
Above these two, yeah, I'm happy with that too. Tomb Kings. I missed that one for a bit.
Ooh.
Do we have any Tomb King players amongst us?
Yep. Having said that, they're not sitting up there with Vamps in terms of the Graveguard, even though they have a sort of similar thing. But they just don't have that banner, you know. But they do. I think they're skeletons and stuff potentially, and you know they do have the
archers are so good.
You know, they can take their Sharp Gears core if they want as well. They can take Necrosampants, the Tomb Swarm. But yeah, the archers, the warriors, the skeleton archers, the skirmishers, and sorry, hang on. Do they not get? I'm just looking for. Well, no, that's why you don't get. I'm looking at the wrong friggin' list. So I was looking at Mortuary Cult. That's why. It's like, what the hell? Where's the Tomb Guard? Yeah, no, Tomb Guard there, and then what we just talked about. Yeah, and the chariots, obviously, and the Tomb Swarms and the skirmishers, Tomb Guard. I think they're up there. Like I said, I still haven't seen anyone plonk a unit of 140 skeleton. What's it called? Spearmen. I reckon that could hold some objectives. But
come at me, boys.
I'd probably put them here, right there, in after Vamps. I don't think they've got Vamps, the Graveguard, and the fact that you can raise increase your zombies and stuff. Just wipes the floor with everyone's. I think
they are hard to get.
So right up at the top. Anyway.
I would have gone
A. Okay, you would have gone A. Okay, that's what I was going to put them, but I mean, you could put them at A, top of A.
I would have put them top of A.
Like here?
Yeah.
Yep. So Warriors are still better?
Functionally,
for taking the objectives and all
core,
that stuff.
That's core,
they're pretty good at taking objectives, aren't they? Oh, it's hard. Fine, put them up in S. There's not enough stuff in S.
Yeah, they've just...
Go and put them here.
Yeah, sure. Put them
still?
Yep. Okay.
But all right. Well, but what in core now? Because you don't really have your poison blocks as much kicking ass like they used to. They're not winning games. I don't know. Like, I just like Vamps have got Graveguard, which are fantastic, and then obviously all the other stuff. I don't know. Just for me, I feel like 1.5 core's not as good for them now. The poison definitely hurt them, but at the same, I don't know. It feels like the poison, which was an output issue, hurt them. But sitting on objective, like those spearmen, then you start revisiting stuff like the Necrotex and the Tomb Kings inside those units and stuff, and suddenly they're becoming, because you weren't doing that before because they're just archers. Now you go and do that. You've got those banners now, which we're not seeing, but I think we might start seeing, like the Dispel ones, the
extra killing. I mean, you probably don't get that one, but the one that kills like for VPs, what is it? When you kill a banner, you get an extra whatever it is. I can't remember what it is. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I still feel like they're up there. I don't know. They're probably below warriors then potentially. But man, they'll stick around. Get enough of them because you can't get many warriors. Or how many you could get of the other ones. I don't think you're seeing, and maybe you just can't, but I just don't think you're seeing the volume of skeletons that you probably can put on the board that aren't archers, and that might really start sitting on some objectives. I don't know.
With the virtual being undead, just makes them so reliable anyway.
Yeah, that's why I'd put those in S tier. There's the 3 that I would have had in S tier.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And we got one more in the core, sort of, so to speak, and that's the Dark Elves.
Which is Dark Elf Warriors, Repeated Crossbowmen, the Corsairs, and Dark Riders. And if you have one or more Death Hags, you can have a unit of Witch Elves in there as well.
Oh, and you can put the Cauldron in there now too, can't you?
In the unit of Witch Elves?
With Renegades, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right? Does it do anything? Yeah, well, I think that's what he changed, that you can do that.
Okay.
Dark Riders are pretty freaking awesome. I'll say that. I like them. And their crossbows, repeated crossbows, they're insane. But I still think the other 2 kind of lack a bit. So you sort of like, I don't know. I think B's a good spot.
Wow. Angelis Dark and Mark are both saying, I mean, Angelis Dark must play
yes.
Dark Elves, and then Mark is painting Dark Elves for his slow grow.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should be getting my Dark Elves out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I played a few Dark Elves.
I haven't actually played against Dark Elves in the old world yet.
Yeah.
Better than Hot Elves Core?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Better than Demons Core?
I'd say, or yeah.
Better than Lizardman Core? Probably.
I don't know.
What about Chaos Dwarves? Did you play them? What are you more scared of if you turn up?
I just like functionality with Chaos Dwarves. Like there's more functionality between all the core, and all the core is pretty good. Not awesome, but like it's there's just you'd almost want to take a bit of everything in the core.
Well, we can move them into A. I don't mind.
I reckon they need to be an A. I reckon our listeners will be kind of upset if I don't get into A tier.
Where do you reckon?
All right.
Like here.
Does that mean we need to bump one?
Oh, it just seems
not really.
The Dark Riders are really highly regarded. They are
good.
Really highly, good value out of that. Very versatile.
I'd say they're.
I reckon midway. Yeah,
so, I don't like the whole thing needs a rework. I don't know. It depends how you. Yeah. I don't know. Depends on the build too.
The only thing
I reckon they're around Orcs and Goblins Beastmen. Like I reckon they're sort of in that spot.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Let's just put them here then. Doesn't matter. Like this is getting pretty pedantic at this point.
It is.
Mark Langley just said there's a reason why Dark Riders are £16 each on eBay.
Yeah, good.
Okay, we are done with. I think we are, unless I missed any. With the main ones.
I guess the only consideration with Dark Elves, and we sort of got off track about this, is how well does that core take objectives?
Ooh,
that's a good point.
Yeah, well, that's what I was, because there's not really a good combat. Like you that's like a sea guard, almost sit back and shoot sort of thing.
Yeah,
that's a good point. That's the problem with them.
There's no block you can just sit on an objective really and not budge.
Yeah, you're not moving up. It's a very elfy sort of sit back and shoot. Well, that's what they're sort of both doing. they're both really good units, but there's no sort of combat-y punch. It's like a defensive sort of. You sit back and just shoot, basically. Well, that's all you're getting out of that.
Okay. We are getting close to half time. I don't know. Do we want to do Armies of Infamy, or just want to leave it there and let people do their own Armies of Infamy? Unless you've got like one or two on your mind that you want to throw up there that make the thing different.
Sure. Can I talk about Errantry Crusade? Because it's been annoying me.
Okay, go for it.
Not annoying, but the Errantry Crusade, I might just get it up just because I get it in my head again. I just wish that they've got this really cool unit in core, being the Battle Pilgrims. You know, 0-1 unit of Battle Pilgrims as a core choice. Unfortunately, I just haven't been able to find a way of fitting them into the army. Like, because the Grail Altar, the Reliquary is unbreakable if it's within 6 inches of a model with a Grail Vow. It's not just unbreakable; it's very conditional, which means it'd be such a cool thing to be able to just this unbreakable block of monks just push it up into an objective. But it's unfortunately not as reliable as I was hoping. So, and the thing with the Errantry Crusade is the core is at least 33% of the army. You know, so it's a pretty big core. It's a 1+ unit knights errant per 1,000 points. And the rest of the core is Knights on 1 foot, Squires, and Mounted Knights of the Realm. So the Bowmen and the Men at Arms are out of core in Errantry Crusade. So really, the only infantry blocks you got are the Battle Pilgrims or the Foot Knights. Which, I mean, the Foot Knights are going to be good too. Like, nothing wrong with the Foot Knights, I guess. But they are an expensive block, so you do have to.
I was going to say how expensive are they?
Yeah. So I wouldn't rate their core that high compared to regular Bretts.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Because you're losing the Men at Arms, you're losing the Peasant Bowmen. They're still in the list. They're in special, but they're not core, so you can't use them for objective.
Yeah.
So I'm finding I'm kind of relying on the Knights in the list because the Squires are just little units. They're not really taking objectives, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't know. I give it like bottom of B.
Oh, that's where I put it, but that wasn't deliberate.
Right there. Perfect. Thank you.
Coincidence.
Anyway, that's my little rant. Do you have any others you guys want to talk about?
Mark wanted us to do Jade Fleet, but I don't actually have it on my things. That wasn't technically out yet, so I didn't do it. But technically, that core wasn't any different. It would just be whether or not you're getting the the different rules and then the Empire mercs in. So not sure I'm.
How much does that push up the?
Oh, what was the rule around? Can you put the characters in them? I can't. I don't think I went and looked at that. I ran out of points when I was doing my little.
You could put the characters in one, but you couldn't put them in the other, and I can't remember which way around it was.
Yeah,
I think you could put them in the Cathay unit. I think. Oh no, I can't remember.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you can.
Well, that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that way you get a Griffin Standard in the core unit, I think. So maybe that does. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, but I don't think you can get that one because that's what I wanted
Can't
to.
You?
But I don't think they have enough.
I thought that was the whole thing. Isn't that the whole point of the?
No, because they can't. You'd have to be a BSB, I think, wasn't there? They're the Jade Warriors. You could if it was. No, I don't think you can. There's nothing that can take. Because you would need an Empire person to take the banner, which you can't. The only one was a BSB, and you can't take a BSB, can you? It's a merc.
As a mercenary. No, I don't think so.
Right.
Yeah, so because I did think of that. That's the first time that we went, oh, that'd be cool. But no. So it's more around if you want to put like the priests in there or stuff like that.
Yeah. Which is good still,
Yeah, 100%. Multi wounds ones or just those other the boards or whatever they have. Can't remember what it is.
Yeah, that's still good.
That makes them much better core units for sure. Just from having them in there. I still think they're a bit bland, so I'd move them out of C, but it's just.
Yeah, I don't know how much higher they get. They get somewhere in B, top of B or something.
Yeah, I was thinking B.
Mid B.
Yeah.
Above high elves.
Mark's saying it's likely A, Warrior Priest and Catholic Core, but
not convinced.
We'll see with the rerolls. That's the other one. Rerolls. We'll see.
We'll have to see.
I still think the other parts of the army are doing the heavy lifting, though. But I mean, we are talking about objective play and stuff, and I'm planning on.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm planning on doing. The spears to hold. That's exactly what the list I was sharing.
Balloons and cannons when you're the game. Yeah.
the big unit of just humans, and then balloons, cannons, and outriders. Yeah, just to shoot the shit out of people. So, cool. Okay, well, I think this is
nice.
I don't know if it's public or whatever, but if people want to do their own and share it with us, I guess do that.
Can you save or download?
I don't know what that does. It says I can.
Ooh.
This is episode 108, the official tier list for Warhammer.
You didn't want to do a quick.
It'll be up on Warhammer Community tomorrow.
You didn't want to quickly add the other bit, just a quick 5 minutes, shits and giggles, just for a bit of a laugh.
A what?
Yeah. How do I get back to it?
Oh no.
No.
What is this? Saloon and Spa software. I don't know what this ad is. Remix this list.
Can you remix? Does that mean you go back in if you remix it?
Oh, there you go.
Oh no, there we go. What we wanted to do?
Quick 20 seconds per army.
Okay.
We'll just vote. We won't even talk
Minotaur
about
herd.
Ooh.
Or Minotaurs. Actually not. It's Gauls and Minotaurs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, yeah. But Minotaurs aren't that great.
Not holding objectives. They're going
or
down.
D. D? All right.
Yep. Exiles.
Exiles are up there. They're similar. They got better core than regular Brits. They got Yeoman Guard, which is cool. Yeah, up there somewhere. Yeah.
Expeditionary Force.
B.
The problem is because people are going to use them and take the scout gyrocopters and stuff, which aren't going to be helping.
Yeah, they're good. I don't know. They're just, I'd say A or B, somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, let's whack them there. We're just doing it quick. What about Crace? Trace, however you say it.
Trace?
Did you get the Woodsman and they're better than the normal?
I did rate them, Andrew.
Yeah, I'd say B.
Above our high elves?
Yep.
Better than X-Force?
I love McCration Woodsman.
Nice.
Better than X-Force?
X-Force. Oh, sorry.
Is Crace better than X-Force?
Nah. I'd leave with that.
Cool. Just leave them there. All right.
What about Nomadic War?
Oh, that's yours, Gomo. Where you guys do?
Yeah. What do you
well,
think?
the problem I have there is I know we're just focusing mostly on all these objectives and stuff. I feel like the Nomadic War is better at smashing the stuff out of stuff holding. So that's why I'd probably start putting him down a bit more in terms of that. Yeah. Only because I'm thinking from that point of view.
No, I think that's how you should think. Yeah, I agree.
So I'll just whack them there somewhere. I think they can do some damage to wipe out someone else's scoring units. So I think
sometimes if you just win the game, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Troll Horde. Ooh, they're gonna suffer. The problem is they're stupid. So you're basically then relying on less core than you have in the orcs.
Yeah.
Because you have to use your troll like your orcs or something. You don't even have night goblins. So unfortunately pretty bad. Nuln. You get at least 10 halberdiers, and then the thing is they're actually pretty good. But I think it's not so much for the core taking; it's for shooting the shit out of people with all the cannons and everything. So it depends how we're rating this.
Yeah, true.
Like it's funny, so we're trying to just do core here, not the whole thing. So I think do you want to what is their core?
I don't know where to put them.
I'd say C. Next Empire. Yeah.
They got that. You have to take the Nult state. Oh, you do get Outriders. So let's put them above the normal ones. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Put them up to S.
That's a decent.
Well, you can load them up. So let's put them in there somewhere. Let's do that. Royal Clan Warriors. You get all the extra magic item. I mean, they probably got, and you can do. Are they the ones who get the Slayer things? But that's only if you have the Slayer. Not that you care about the Slayers, I guess. But how do you rate them versus the Dwarven Core?
Oh, pretty similar.
But with more magic items, so are they better? Just from a core point of view? Let me just go and look at them again.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit. Just throw them up. Yeah, I reckon that's good.
Oh, okay. So they've just got Royal Clan Warriors, Longbeards, and Quarrelers, though. They don't have the Longbeards and stuff. But they do have the Royal Clan Warriors. Yeah.
I thought they had the Longbeards. Oh.
No.
A Longbeard's in special.
They're not even there. What the hell? They're not there. Sorry, I'm not talking to the microphone. Sorry. They're not. Oh, no, sorry.
They don't have Thunderers.
It's not the Thunderers. Yeah, sorry, I'm dumb. Yeah. And you can have multiple ones.
They don't have Black
They definitely sit above there.
Yeah.
Sorry. Seaguard. Loving it. S?
Yeah.
They will be when I'm finished with them.
Okay. I'll put them right next. It's funny. The high elves are all just hanging out with each other.
What? No. No.
Where do you want them? Where do you want them?
I'd struggle to put them in C. I'm going C. They just 33% core tax.
You don't like
I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about that 33%.
They're horrible.
Well, interestingly, with that is also Herald of Darkness, 33% knights and stuff, but their knights are good.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do with
but
them?
no actual warriors though, right? Like just
No,
they don't get
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Knights, Marauder Horsemen,
high.
Cast Warriors, and Cast Chariots.
Yeah, so somewhere in the middle of A or high A, maybe top of A ish. Yeah, above Exiles.
The Wild Herd. Let me just quickly. What was the difference? They got the Primal Herd. That's right. The mixed unit, and then the Tuskals. You can only take 2 Tuskals though. You can still take the Razor Gourds, the Primal Warhounds, Cast Warhounds, Core Herds. Still take a fair bit. Really, I think they're about the same as Beastmen then, because there's not. You just got more flexibility with these Primal Warheads. Oh, the 33% core though. So you might be struggling to fit your other stuff in. Do you know what I mean? So probably not as good as Beastmen core, just because of that.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if I'm right there, but I might be totally missing the boat here. The actual army is pretty good, though. The Wild Herd's actually right up there if you're judging the Wild Herd. Mortuary Cult. That's the one with the Sharpdian core plus the Scouts and Archers, Team Swarm, all that sort of stuff. Yeah,
that'd be up there.
Is it up there with the S tier?
Yeah, I reckon.
Okay. Knightly Order for the Empire. It's the 25% Inner Circle Knights, 1+ Empire Knights, just Empire Archers. But at the end of the day, the Empire Arch. I'd still. Would you put them above the normal Empire? Maybe they're not. Maybe they're like.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like.
The bottom of C, you reckon?
To be honest, I'd probably be taking Cathay's one. So now I'm like, there. Wolves of the Sea. Andrew knows this because he started scheming already.
Yeah, I think their cores are right, but it's not.
It's
not that good. Like they've got their strength isn't their core at all.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I think it's just a core tax. Yeah, I reckon C's not bad spot.
Like them there then. Host of Talson, which I don't actually have here, so I can't remember. But they've got those souped up Eternal Guard, don't they, or something?
Oh, they do. Yeah. Those cool ones.
I actually got the book because of that, because I don't have them in digital form.
I think they got Glade Guard and Scouts, Eternal Guard Dryads or something. Do they actually, are the souped up ones actually in core? Where do they get in core?
No, maybe not. Sorry. 1+, they have to take a unit of Eternal Guard and then Dryads.
Yeah. That's worse than the base.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
sorry, I was probably wrong before.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wood Elves.
Sorry,
Wood Elves. Worse than... They're probably not worse than Sea Guard just because they only need to take
25%.
Yeah.
Keep them above Sea Guard.
We've got 2 left. Orion's Hunt.
Orion Hunt. Oh,
that's which also not great. Is Glade Riders and Wild Riders. We get.
Okay,
so for taking, you're not. That's got to be D if you're talking about taking objectives and stuff.
Yeah,
might do some damage, but
yeah, it's quite limiting. Yeah,
but and then we've got Royal Host is the last one.
Good.
Royal Host is chariots and all that sort of stuff. It's 33% core of chariots, Tomb Guard chariots. Yeah, it's not as good, I don't think. It's a big tax.
Think an A? Yeah.
Yeah, bottom an A.
Oh, still an A?
They're still undead.
Oh.
Well, they're still undead, and you still can take skeleton archers and infantry. You can do the big skeleton cav, the skeleton cohorts as well.
Yeah.
I guess so.
So stand and shoot. Get some combat.
I probably would have put them in high B, I guess. But yeah, no, you make some good point.
Either or. Okay. Cool. Well, that's it then. That's our mixed one.
What's happening? Oh, I thought it was disappearing.
Saving this one. The real official 4-tier. Okay. Let's get on to the second half of the show, shall we?
Shoutouts?
Oh, what?
That's a pretty cool tier list. Can we just bask in our tier list there? I've never made one before. It's cool.
That is cool.
I think it's a nice spread. We've managed to get lots of stuff in different tiers, and that's the aim of a tier list. So all for it.
And hear myself talking because it's streaming our. That was very annoying. Not hear what you were just talking about. Sorry, I went to go to Patreon and I'd put this link on Patreon, and then so I started hearing us, but like 5 minutes ago.
Oh.
I didn't know what tab I'd opened. Anyway, sorry, I'm back. What were you saying?
I was just congratulating ourselves on our tier list. On our well-made
the official
tier list is nicely spread out. Stuff in every tier.
Okay, well, let's get on to the second half, and then Josh has got some cool stuff to go through as well as other. So, big thank you to our Patreons. You get your shout out.
Got some new ones.
Western Sydney Wargamers, which I'm assuming is Angela's. Yes, so it could be John. I don't know. He'll have to tell me. Angela's Dark is John from WSW.
So he signed up for Patreon this way, and you
maybe I don't know
you again at the start of the episode.
It could be. I'm not sure.
Oh, Andrew, you missed that. Yeah, I think you missed that because your computer was off.
Yeah,
you missed that whole interaction.
Yeah,
I must have.
I'll keep going. Feud owner. Oh, hang on. Now I've got 3 coming up. What the hell? I'm not reading out 200 something, please.
What? No, read out the paid ones.
Feud owner. No, it defaulted over to the all of them. There's 200.
Okay.
Anyway, feud one owner: Nicholas Carew, Vinny, Louis Spagnero, McCallan, ASB, Aaron Dill, the Ungor. Someone's changed their name there. King Pash. Yeah. I don't know who that one is. Kim Pash, Tom Pickard, not Matt, Jess Tors, Adam Lamb, the Orange Juicer, Matty Firebird 7137, Peter Holman, Mark Langley, Matt Hinton, the Old Warrior, Silver Dave, Sporadic Sanity, Mark, Nick, Chris Bowler, Drunk Hammer Ben, Shooter Louie, Benoit, Cam the Dentist, James McKellen, Liam Fallon, Tommy Kublin, Jay McBride, Flatworld's Edge, Sexy Jelly, Herald of the Old World, Keel Herd, Tommy Dogs, Matthew Klein, Matt Morris, Perfidy, Griff, Jess Tors, Wood Duck, Josh Griffiths, Ninadawam, Daniel Broadstock, Elliot Mitchum, Gilthos Draconos, Diesel, Danny Gamer, Robert Z, Plumber Schleem, Plumbus Schleem.
Plumber Schleem.
Plumber Schleem. How do I know? Get that? Last Plum Blush Sleep? I don't know. Plum Blush Sleep. OG Whirler, Bobby Gherkin, Gumwich, Sam Fox, and Todd Lloyd, the OG.
Great. Great.
What's this? Get on the Discord. Jump in the slow grow. Almost certainly $100 serious syrups at the time. You get a signed copy of Bobby Gherkin.
Ooh.
Yes, that's right.
Yep, absolutely.
You probably would, if you get him pissed enough, you would. That is hilarious. Cool. Well, yeah, if you want to jump over there and join the Patrons and the chats, as Mark was just saying, it's patreon.com/oldworldfanatics. We do appreciate it. We're at 60 paid. It really does help. And helped us give our giveaway. You know what? I'll bring that up for hobby, actually. I will show you the picture.
We have an update. A hobby update from the winner.
Diago emailed. So I will put that in my hobby because I didn't actually. I just hadn't caught up with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I will do that.
I mean, it would make sense to put it in the Patreon segment, but sure, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it in the hobby.
Oh well, I can, but
we got it ready.
Maybe do the question first, and then I'll bring it up.
Oh yeah, the question. Mark asked. I really don't know what to make of this question, but he said I have a question for Josh. Why do pets suddenly appear every time you are near? Seriously, I have no further other questions, Your Honor.
Well, that was because
I hadn't got the song. I don't have to answer the ridiculous question.
And didn't our questions come out like today or something? And so it sort of screws it up.
Oh, it was disastrous. The question prompt came out 3 hours before.
Yeah.
Here
is our patron winner, Diago, who was actually patron, which he did reach out. So we had a bit of a confusion around all that.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
A secondary prize, but we're sort of working through that. But yes, he went straight into this cool little hobby shop, which has started to stock Old World. It looks like it stocks a heap of stuff. And he picked up the high elves. So there you go. Diago.
Man with taste.
Yeah, trying to get that sort of hobby of the Old World building up over that community. So no, it was really good that it went to someone who was also starting out like that with an army and stuff like that. So I think that was pretty good. So it worked. We'll probably just try and logistically sort it out a bit better next time. But yeah, what was that?
Is this his first army? Is that what you said?
I don't know if it is, but he's starting one, and they haven't played a lot around that area. I think so. Yeah.
Right.
It's sort of just this will help build the community. I think so. It should be good.
Cool.
But yeah, apart from that, yes, big thank you, and I guess that's the Patreon shout out and the Patreon questions, which usually we'd have more, but as I said, didn't really get the prompts out. That was my fault too. Anyway, there's no news. I don't think there is.
Well, it's not your fault, Gomer. You're pretty much the only one that knows how to do all this stuff. So
yeah, no,
it falls on your shoulders.
Yeah, it's all good. Hobby time then. And just chat hobby and stuff. So do you want to do your campaign stuff and then we chat hobby, or what do you want?
Well, no, there's a couple of rules things I want to talk about.
Let's do that.
Because I mean, I do want to talk this over. There's two things I want to talk over. One is we had a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about the low linear obstacles rule. Do the whole thing about getting win-based contact. Do you get a single attack per model versus multiple attacks like you normally do? That kind of thing. And I was unaware of it. Sounded like you guys were too at the time. Although no, I think you had the interaction that you weren't expecting.
It was just I didn't sort of put two and two together that why I was getting the one attack was just the linear obstacle rule. I thought it was something to do with his dwarf thing, and then I realized it wasn't. So that was what my not confusion was. It was just okay, cool, whatever.
I mean, because that comes out of that FAQ they were talking about impact hit and stomps not being in base contact. Obviously, like it's annoying that they wrote it like that, and then it just opens up the door for everyone to then make their own sort of deductions for other rules, and I'm going to use that for another rule I'm going to talk about soon.
But then you also get those other bits which are like you actually are in base contact, but you're treated that you're sort of not. I mean, sort of that you are, even though you are like Earth and Ramparts.
Well,
just being this big schmozzle. Yeah.
Which is that dwarf thing as well, because like to me, like you're entrenched. Doesn't that say as well? I was going to look that up. So technically, you're not putting something in front of you, are you?
Well, he did, so I'll give that. I'll give that to Richard.
Oh, he did put something in front.
Yeah, he put little walls up. So yeah, I wasn't in base contact, so that's fine.
Well, that's hard.
But you're right. That's not part of the rule, though. You don't have to. Yeah.
No. Yeah, I think it just says you're treated as if you're.
Yeah.
It doesn't say like put a wall in front of you, as such.
Yeah.
I'm not saying what it is wrong. I'm just.
So what were you leading towards with that, Josh? Like, is that
okay? My first thing was, is that becoming the common communal interpretation now, that you get one attack?
Because
is that now?
Last time we mentioned it, a lot of people were saying it was it's still up
debatable.
For debate. I don't know.
Yeah,
because in that where did I read that? The WTC pack.
Mm-hmm. I didn't look through that.
Did you put a link? I was looking through it.
I didn't look at the FAQ.
There's an FAQ in it, and then that talks about obviously you only get one attack if you're a defending obstacle. So I think it's becoming there is certainly a movement towards it. My question is, if that's the case, does the person who's defending the linear obstacle also only get one attack? Because they're also not in base contact?
Yes. Fuck yeah.
I feel like it's just it would go both ways.
Well, I think so.
More actually dumber. I don't know. Yeah. You're getting a negative for defending an obstacle, which
I guess it is a defensive thing and not an attacking thing, so it's not that bad. But yeah, I get your point. Yeah. Again, it helps buff infantry. You put yourself behind there like the Dwarves did. Yeah. The whole thing needs.
It's just really, yeah.
Now, having said
who
that,
knows if this was ever the intent of this rule? Like, we're just deducted it like we're reading scripture.
I know. Yeah, well, it is. Yeah, it's totally like it's so. Yeah, it's almost religious.
Reading the tea leaves.
The fact that people have to like read it afterwards or before a tournament to see what they might remember or not. Yeah. I was going to say though, it's the thing I do like about. I'm not saying I like the exact ruling, but I do love when terrain has all these different rules. So it'd be nice to just know what the answer is and properly just, like I shared with you guys that the WTC pack and the terrain pack, which we probably should go through one day because it was quite interesting. And I liked it's very 9th age-ish, and I like how they just listed terrain type and what rules it had. And I feel like Games Workshop just need to expand on that a bit more and then go bang, bang, bang. Because they did do it a little bit, but they've only really got difficult terrain. And then half the time they put the rule of what it does somewhere else. It gets a bit confusing, especially with all these FAQs that they brought out. Western Sydney FAQ went with the one attack ruling. Okay, so is that both ways, John, as well? Both people?
I think he says, both only get one.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Either is in base to base. Yeah. So, I think that's okay. I guess that's.
Yeah, I don't mind the ruling if I know what it is.
Playing it now.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, I must admit, defending an obstacle in the original rule set wasn't that useful. I mean, you would get the initiative sort of.
Well, the annoying thing too was on one hand you go, actually, this is going to be good. I should put my infantry behind there. And Bennett was like, yeah, but unless you're flyers, it doesn't care. Flyers didn't care. So everyone's going around dragons and shit and pegs. And so they just wipe you out anyway. So it was sort of like,
he gave me a headache because he's added, however, challenges still move into base to base.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. Fuck, there's so many conditions. Yeah.
But they're still under a wall. How does that?
Well, a little bit thematic. Everyone's back there, then they come out and challenge. So, I get why.
It's because they both jumped up on top of the wall.
Yeah,
so they're fighting on the wall, kind of thing. Yeah. So they have to balance in miniature on the wall for a challenge. Then whichever mini falls off first loses the challenge, right?
I will have to remember this because that's Yeah,
that's a really
play with a couple of
they
do play with a few of these at Western Sydney Wargamers as well. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I have to go back and look at it all, but yeah, it's good. I like it when there's more than just hills and forests on the board.
Absolutely, yeah.
So.
Yeah, and it's nice that because generally like it's quite streamlined with the movement restrictions, that it's only -1 movement and then the charge dice limitation.
Yeah.
It's not that restrictive. So like I don't know, like it's weird that
and chariots can't go over it or something, isn't it? Or something like that?
No. Yeah, certain chariots like steam tanks ignore it. I
thought there were some things that are impassable for something.
Don't they just count it as dangerous terrain or something? Or is it impassable?
Oh, I thought there was one part of terrain that was impassable.
Yeah, I think it is impassable.
In 6 ed, they can't go over fences.
I'm pretty sure.
Same. Yeah, chariots. Yeah.
Because I fled one time and I had to go around it the long way because
Okay, nice.
All right,
because I mean, I feel like the difficult terrain isn't that restrictive, so I feel like we could actually lay more terrain on than even like in 6 ed you put quite a bit of terrain on, but the terrain is so restrictive that you sort of everyone trying to avoid it.
You can't. Yeah.
Well,
but this is, I mean, I don't want to bring it up now. Maybe we guys can chat about it or not, but I reckon we need to do an episode on that terrain, the WT's terrain maps, because I thought that was quite interesting with different like fields that just do cover. I reckon there's it's a little bit screw in your head because you're like, what the fuck does this thing do? But it's cool to have different options.
Yeah,
of types of terrain within
different things. Yeah, because they've got terrain that you can move right through it, but if you're in it, soft cover or or like infantry get difficult. Like I think was it ponds are difficult or dangerous to infantry, but not to other things, or little things like that. That just adds flavor. Not that we need to make them all game complex, but you do want terrain to do something.
What terrain no matter? Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
what are you going to say, Andrew? About
so I think this was what Mark and Angela's talking about before. So yeah, just in the fact, obviously it says that if unit charges an enemy upon which Earth Ramparts has been cast, then it's talking about just saying think of the spell's effects as representing like a magically manifested obstacle, but it doesn't actually specifically say something that creates a low linear obstacle, such as like entrenched. Whereas if you go into the entrenched rulebook, or the dig in part for dwarves, it basically just says an entrenched unit is considered to be behind partial cover and to be defending a low linear obstacle. But it doesn't necessarily say that there's a physical barrier as such. So I could see for and against. I don't really care which way you do it. It's just I can see both sides of the fence on that, which makes it a bit grey. But I mean, there's a lot of grey. So yeah, it might just be something that's like a fact in, the Western Sydney. I'm sure they've got something for it already.
Well, they did. They just said they've factored one attack on both sides. But yeah.
Sweet.
My other question was about Arcane urgency, because the more I looked into it, the more confused I got. This relates to using it for units that haven't moved. Well, they've moved in other phases. Because what was the rule? It was this one. Yeah, no units that are fleeing, charge its turn, or have moved during the move phase cannot move again during the sub phase. So I think that was always in Australia at least, was interpreted that you couldn't use Arcane urgency for compulsory movement stuff or stuff that had charged or fleeing, I guess, as well. But then that FAQ was like, if the spell Arcane urgency is used to move units random movement, can it move into contact with enemy movement? So it implies that you can use it for random movers, right, or stuff that's moved in the compulsory movement phase. So then, therefore, you might be able to use it for stuff that's charged or failed charge as well. But then I found this one from like a previous FAQ, which is like, can a wizard cast a conveyance spell during a turn which they charge? No. So
yeah, that's what they've charged.
How I draw that is that they can't cast it if they're in the unit that's charged and failed. But if they're not, you should be able to cast it on a unit that's failed charge.
Well, Josh is. He's back.
Oops, sorry, I pressed wrong one. I don't know. The weird thing is, I don't really want to. Like, what about fleeing units? Like, there's no specific rule. Like, it's charging, fleeing. Like, I don't really. I don't.
You have to keep fleeing. Then is that because you are fleeing? I guess you would.
Yeah, like you don't have control over it. Like, I don't see how that could possibly be really. But yeah, it's weirdly complicated. The fact that you can't. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. A wizard, if it's foul charge, they're not casting because they wouldn't be able to cast any sort of shooting spells, and so it makes sense they wouldn't be able to cast a conveyance spell too, I guess, because they're too busy charging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I might have to read one of these FAQs, these community ones, and get into it a bit because I've missed some of these things where it's like, what is the community? And I haven't run into it in my game, so I don't run into the issue, you know?
Yeah. No,
when you're doing it, we go, oh, yeah, what is the ruling? Cool.
We should definitely be discussing this as actor as switch to dwarves.
Cool.
All right. Do you want me to go through my campaign game?
Yeah.
It features a lot of campaign stuff. Not very heavy on six head stuff, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not central to it. I'll go through because this is peak campaign.
Cool.
This is peak campaign. I am just how it played out. So I explored. I've got the pink flag there. I explored this coastal territory, which is blighted. Blighted with the chaos scourge spreading across the map, and then Ash, a dwarf player, contested my exploration with the white, and then Matt was the odd player at the end of the round, and he came in as a third player, so we got a 3-player battle on the blight, which I was so excited about because it's going up in complexity. So so it was me, Ash, and I. So I was the defender, Ash was the attacker to start with. So he did a sabotage table. He rolled a failure. So his saboteur that he paid with his coin to, I stole the coin basically. So I ended up with the extra coin. I went on the scouted table. I successfully scouted. Good to see his magic lists. His army list and that kind of thing. Then we rolled our encounter, and we got right at the top of it, which is well in my favor because it was. Just that's the way the dice rolled, was outwitted, and I rolled up a last stand for our game, and then so Matt comes in, so he declares he's going to interfere with the game, so he rolls on the interference table. He gets dubious intelligence. The henchman managed to scrap together some potentially useful information, but how much of it is reliable remains to be seen. He rolled a d3, he got a 2, and a few loose tongues and time and bribe pay off. And so me and Ash then had to reveal our army list. So my scouting thing was useless anyway, because everyone just revealed their army lists.
Yeah.
Now, because it was a 3-player last stand, it becomes the last fiasco.
Okay. So you've got.
It's so good.
So Ash ended up being because I flipped it on him. He's the defender, so he deploys his full to essentially 2,500 points in the middle of the board in that diamond. And then Matt and I, the high elf player, and me running the dark elves, both had to deploy our armies split across opposite corners to each other. So because you can see attacker is in the top left and the bottom right. And then interfere is top left.
Now, do you go
right, bottom left?
You can deploy in both, or is it only choose
I'm
one?
deploying both, but a minimum of 2 units in each.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah.
So and there's the only sort of victory point thing is whoever's got the most unit strength, most units of unit strength 5 or more in the middle at the end of the game gets 500 victory points. So there's no other benefits for the defender because the defender's actually got quite a large army. So he's got the full 2,500 points, and the attacker and the interferer both have 2,000. And because no one's allied, it's just like free for all.
Yeah.
Even though the defender's in the middle,
yeah,
it's still kind of like
it'd be worse if it wasn't the interferer. You could just okay. Wow.
Yeah,
it's just chaos. Yeah. It's just chaos. Now, there's another couple of things that happened before the game. So one of it was the event we rolled was weather, and it's winter right now, so we rolled up a heavy snow, which means everyone has one less movement, including fires, and hills are difficult ground. So Ash with his dwarves was down to like movement 2 for like the whole game. It's hilarious, but it didn't.
If you go through a wood when you're a movement 2, what do you end up with?
You're movement 1. Like he didn't need to move because he was sitting in the middle of the board. He didn't need to go anywhere. He just had he had this hill in the middle of the table full of war machines, which I'll get to in a minute. And the other thing that happens at the start of each game turn, you roll a day 6 on a 1 or 2, a blizzard sets in which case the whole board is difficult terrain. You get less weapon, you get leadership debuffs, you get all these other debuffs, and then on a 4-up, the blizzard recedes at the end of the turn, kind of thing. So it's hectic. And then because it's a blighted tile, we had to roll in the demonic event, and we got a monolith. We got a monolith and 2 demonic units as well. This is probably the most complicated campaign game I have ever participated in because there was just so much crap on the board. It was like 6,500 points plus the demons, plus the monolith, plus the weather. It was everywhere. It was so cool. So yeah, Ash has got like 4 war machines sitting on the hill in the middle because he could move that hill. Because he was a defender, he got to move 2 pieces of terrain around the board. Throw him down. What? That's not happening though. But yeah, the game itself, it was just so, because everything is in so many different directions. It is a game it's just like you're just running in and just seeing what happens. Basically, it's like it's such a different way of playing Warhammer. Almost
not a massive amount of strategy, is it, or is it just?
Oh, you're just very reactive. Like it's very hard to plan ahead. So yeah, it had some stuff happen. Like my Coleman Knights with the Hydra banner went into these Iron Breakers with a 2-up armor save and just could not get through that unit at all. He had some demons go into this warriors block. The demons actually completely fluffed and they all just actually disintegrated straight up. Basically through the game, the high elf, so Matt managed to get through most of the war machines on the hill, despite the fact his eagles were taken off pretty early. It was a real grind through this game, really. The big blacks of dwarves were just so hard to break down. And yeah, all that war machine stuff was just putting out so many attacks. Go back
to that picture. There's a monolith.
There's a monolith. Guys are so mature. Oh, you guys are so ridiculous.
Oh, that was the funniest when they just popped up randomly. Anyway, keep going.
Yep, that monolith had been raised. It was off. It was deleted by that point. It was killing it. Killing the monolith, guys. You guys are so mature. But yeah, so the dwarf actually ended up getting a resounding victory in the end. But just because the place was strength, he didn't need to move anywhere. He just sit there shooting it down. The game, I think we were done by like it would have been like 4 o'clock, and we'd started at 11-ish.
Yeah.
And that was still setting up everything, kind of thing. Okay. So yeah, a whole 5-hour process, really.
Yeah,
hectic. But it was great. Everyone turned up, so that was all. Because that was us 3 on that game, and then there's 2 other games. Like there's 7 of us there. Like very solid group. They just keep coming every month. Still going. I should have got a photo of the board actually, because it's filling up with flags.
Flags.
I'm hoping to make a bit of a.
Where are you putting it again? Do you hang it?
What?
Or do you just the board?
Oh, I haven't rehung it yet. It's still on the back.
Okay.
I need to drill some holes and hang it again. The core flute wasn't strong enough, but it's on MDF now, which is better. I will hang it again. But I'm planning a bit of a climactic battle in the ruins. And then I don't know. There's a couple of things that's going to happen over the next few months, I reckon. But anyway.
Yeah, like is there an end
that was peak
for this?
No.
Not really. Yeah, cool.
No, just different phases.
Yeah.
Just different phases.
I like.
It's so fun.
Did you get up to stuff hobby-wise apart from that, or you just play the game, or were you? Just like,
no, not
really. We probably ordered the same thing. We did the painting thing to get to Castle, and then you sort of go.
Yeah. Have a break.
Oh no, I didn't break. No. What was I doing? I was trying to get one of the Merc units done, the Volans Venators. I had to get them painted up for yesterday because I knew I was running them. And then there was a few flags I needed to paint.
So weird. You actually played this today, didn't you?
It was today. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so because I'm not used to it being Sunday.
I don't know. It's so yeah, I was just I had a bunch of stuff to get done, and I was also just adjusting a few things in the campaign, how I've typed it up and stuff. But yeah, I was busy, but I don't really have any particular photos for that.
Yeah, no, all good. Do you have anything, Andrew? Or
yeah, well, obviously got the 3D printer. We had our game, so I've been printing a few bits and pieces. That bunch of cav bases.
I don't know what's wrong with your camera though. It's gone to shit. But anyway.
Oh, it's not working. The internet's really crappy. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nutting out the 3D printer was a process. But yeah, I think I've nutted it out. Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you? And then that one you just held up before, was that the one you sent a picture of to us that had the auto support?
Yeah, just the little.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then the one that's on there now is that.
Oh, the one you sent us. What are they? Are they Mordheim ruins? Is that what they are? I can't remember.
Yeah. So you got Mordheim ruins, and then
who gave them?
It was like that bigger pack. It was like it's actually quite big. The piece, it's freaking huge.
Yeah,
I didn't actually think it was going to be that big. But anyway, I had to scale it down, and it's still quite big.
Cool. Well, that's good. I mean, we'll have to coordinate on some stuff. I did buy a bunch of stuff off the Behemoths and 2Plus's sponsor. Was it Panda Wargaming or whatever? I bought like $100 and some bucks worth of stuff. So I think I've got like an orc village thing and some mushrooms and stuff. But outside of that, yeah, definitely would buy some more. I've got enough buildings probably, but I definitely like all those sort of other little cool thematic things, which now we can print. So it'd be cool. And yes, at some point. Well, actually, when OWF Mordheim, I believe you guys are trying to schedule.
Yeah, with Alex in the next week or two, hopefully.
Yeah, cool. Awesome.
Bit of a castle assault wrap up and a couple of things like that.
There will be what's called Mordheim Fanatics coming out soon. Yep. Yeah. But what else were you up to, Andrew? What was that?
Oh, that was it. Have you just been frantically painting almost still?
Yeah, well, not figures, but I did this for our game, the winter stuff, and trying to get rid of the yellow snow. So I talked about this last week with the yellow snow, and it must have been the green. It wasn't the PBA. What was that?
No, I'm just laughing about your yellow snow.
But what I'm confused about is how do you even know? Like, I guess I'll have to seal it if I do spray it before I put the snow down. Like I thought I'd sealed it a little bit with the PBA, but obviously not enough. It must have been this green because I did put a little bit of green in areas, and that seemed to be where it was turning yellow.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck's sake. But anyway, I pretty much got the white airbrush out and actually covered bits of it. I've still got to do more, but Andrew came over and I threw them on the board, which they came out okay. But I've still got more to do. I want to make sort of more piley snows in areas and stuff. And I need to finish that house in the background. And then just maybe get some rocks or something as well. I don't know, just various snow stuff. It's the first time I opened up this mat too and didn't realize it's so chaotic. So maybe some chaos monoliths might go good on this.
Ooh.
I thought for some reason I thought it was more just plain snow, but it's definitely more chaotic than.
I know a guy down in Melbourne does
good monoliths. Yeah. Then so that was I was just basically terraining last week, and obviously I'm going away, so I wasn't like going to start painting stuff. But then because I didn't put the table away, started putting together my Cathay. So that's what I've started to do. I thought I'll whack together a little bit of an initial list with not as many models, especially with Jade Fleet. So I might go for that, where it's like Miao Ying, big unit of these headless Jade Warriors. Some Jade Lancers, obviously, and then like Outriders and 2 balloons and some cannons. Just sort of play with that first, so it's not as many models, and then just start adding to it. What I'll say to Andrew, though, which I'm excited to try do, is see if I can. I'm going to try 3 different styles or ways of painting these guys to see if I can airbrush some quicker. And if it works, I might actually put some videos there. Got some ideas about how I might try airbrush. I just don't know what which direction I'll go in terms of like, do I prime it? Like there's all, I guess what I'll try, right, is prime black and do the zenithal. That's one thing, but that's it. And then you'd have to paint the thing, right? The other option is to do like a brownie or a leather under, because these dudes have a lot of leather trim in areas and just stuff like that. And then try and airbrush even some of the metal areas and and obviously you do a bit of a zenithal so you can get those white highlights on their skirt, so to speak. And then so the overspray will go onto the leather area, but then you just use like an actual proper leather layer paint to cover it up. Or even airbrush silver and do a similar thing because there's a fair bit of armor on them. So I was like, I wonder if there's a combination there. I want to play around to see if I can utilize the airbrush. It'll be my smaller airbrush on a low PSI, but I'll just go because I liked airbrushing the Beastmen. So it'd be nice to try and do a similar thing. And I might even oil these guys as well. So we'll just see. But yeah, I might try with 3 different approaches. And just see if it works. If not, go back old school. I don't know if you got any opinions on that, Josh, if that made sense, but yeah.
No, not really. I have never painted over, like, you mean to, like, if you're going to do the metallic, to do it all over the model or just hit the metallic?
Well, probably, that was one thing. I could actually hit most of it metal, or at least the armor bits with the airbrush in metals. Because the only thing is, like, painting metal can take fucking a while as well. And I was like, maybe just hit most of it and then come back and trim it with the gold. Because a lot of everything's trimmed. So I was like, if you could hit the big bits, the leather bits and the skirt bit and the metal, just even if you're slowly, getting around them. And then you come back and just layer paint the trims, either the gold trim and the leather, and see if it does it. But I'll have to definitely have to try a few because I might be you may just have to paint them. I don't know, with a brush. But it would be nice to find a way that if you could do it quick, quickish.
Well, that's it. Because like if you're going to do like zenithal, I'll just find like metallics, just especially if something's white, it goes on terribly.
It depends what it is. Some of these.
This is Angela Stark. Just put this up in the Discord.
Cool. Yeah, they're the ones I really like. Some of the ones like it's a simple job, but it looks good. That's the one I was looking at. The beginning of before we started. What was he saying about it though?
I thought he was spraying them all.
He did them all metal. Yeah. And then painted after that. Which I feel would be a weird feling. I don't know about painting over metal. I've never done it. Maybe it's fine. Just instinctual weirdness.
I'm going to do that with my dwarves because that's what I was going to do, most of them.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. Go take your Cathay with you overseas. You're plenty. Yeah, well, I won't though. I'll be driving around and there's a lot.
You think? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take some stuff. We're going to go to Malaysia. It's weird packing for the trip like that because you can only take so much stuff, and you kind of okay, I got to get a color scheme ready for this. This unit I'll take with me because I know that ideally you got to get all the paints you might think you need, or at least sometimes you just get the primary colors so you can always
I'll just lay out those 30
and then maybe another 20 paints or so and go I'm pretty sure that's all I need. Hopefully I won't be wishing I took something else.
With this trip I won't. It's just I'm doing 2 weeks, so it's like you're really packing your bags full. It's like I probably won't take any figures. It'll be right. Hopefully I'll
still be waiting for you when you get home.
Yeah,
not going anywhere.
Did a Beastman Army. I can take a little bit of a break, but No, I don't think they're going to be that. Especially like looking at Angela's dark ones. Yeah, they weren't. There's definitely don't have to be as detailed as what some of them have to be. You know, like I think there's some shortcuts. So, should be good.
Oh, yeah. Gonna make me have a look now.
Oh, okay, yeah. The only other thing was, well, there's two things, and I've also printed out. I didn't show this last week, like some different bamboo and stuff that I'm going to like put on the different, especially the bigger bases. Just to sort of
nice.
Yeah, and I'll probably use. I might do some like 50 by 50 ones or something, or 50 by 25s to put in the unit. So I'll just play around with them. To make them a little bit Chinese related, if that's the right word. And then, because I'll probably take Beastman, because there's no way I'll get this done for Spring Fling, I need to do a, what's it called? I call it a battle cart. No, what's it called? The baggage train.
Cabbage cart?
The baggage train. And I tried, so firstly, and it didn't work for Andrew, like I didn't get it done in time for Andrew's game that we played. I actually did try to print out like this different herdstone, a bit smaller. I had to squish it to get out onto like a 60 by 100, and it failed printed. It was fucked. That's because the support thing was shit. I tried to do it myself, didn't work. Anyway, but then I was like, yeah, I didn't really like the look of it. And then I was looking for, I went back to Bestarium, which is where I got my Doom Ball, and I was looking for like a Beast Lord because I'm probably going to take a Beast Lord. And then I didn't realize that they had all this other stuff that wasn't like, which was just scenery type stuff. They got this cart, like a prison cart. So I'm going to print. I've printed that guy. He's actually on the printer now. Should be finished with these like tortured like slave people. So I'm going to put them in. Hopefully, I'll see how they go. I'm going to see if I can scale them or whatever and put them, or at least a couple of them, in the actual prison thing, and have that as my, my baggage train from the Beastman. So. Hopefully that'll look quite torturous and ugly and cool. So should be good. Get that printed out and see how it goes.
Nice.
That's my hobby. That's all I'm going to be doing for the next couple of weeks, unfortunately. So I'll just list writing or something.
Yes, scheming.
Nice.
Yeah, scheming.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
We'll be hard at work while you're gone.
Holding the fort down. So I won't see you, Josh. So that's so you're not here on the 15th. You're flying on the 15th, are you?
I'll be in flight on the 15th. Yeah.
What time is your flight?
I'll be in flight. You'll be in flight.
I think it's like 1 p.m.
Oh, okay. Good afternoon. Okay,
day flight.
It's so funny. I saw you at the airport.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, you're in Melbourne. Fuck, what am I?
I'm in different area of Australia.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know. Didn't work. It's getting late.
Australia's only got one airport, guys.
Yeah. You're driving to Sydney.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone drives to Sydney.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I may be around for that. I don't know. I'll take my microphone. I mean my headset. Whether or not I'll be around for the second week, because the 22nd I'll still be in Malaysia, right? So yeah. It seemed to work okay when I was in the cabin.
Yeah.
So if
I've got a head. Like I'll see how it go, but I think the time zone for when I'm in the States is going to be a bit wonky.
Yeah, that's
early.
I wouldn't expect. Yeah.
Otherwise, I probably could. If it was a nighttime thing over there and everyone's asleep, I'd definitely jump on. But yeah, it's not going to work out.
Just depends on time for me. It might be at dinner time, which might not work. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We're ahead. Yeah, that's true.
Are we scheduling live on air again?
Yeah,
trying to get to 2 hours, man.
Towards the end of an episode, yeah, we just start live. So good.
All right.
Anything else, guys, that you want to shout
Not
out
really.
before we close out 108? All good.
No.
Well, I'll thanks so much, everyone. If, like I said at the top of the show, if you want to join us over on Patreon, do that, patreon.com/oldworldfanatics. Big thank you for letting me change the day. And I guess I'll probably miss all you guys. I'll try to stay virtually connected. It is always cool to listen to it as an audience member and not a host sometimes. So, cool. And looking forward to seeing what you're going to do over the next 2 weeks. Cool.
So am I.
Anyway, that's thanks for listening to Old World Fanatics. Please like, subscribe, share on YouTube, tell your friends, all that sort of stuff. Keep painting and rolling dice, and I guess we'll see you on the next episode.
Yep.
Cheers, everyone. Bye.
See you guys.